Yo, airfix and chill. Hello, everyone. It's Monday night and it's 8 o'clock, so it must mean it's scale model time. What are you laughing at, Lexi? Are you gonna calm it now? Are you? You gonna calm it?
No, probably not.
No, probably not. No. Anyways, how is everyone? I see we've got quite a few in the chat already. I'm interested in what you're building there, Matt. Captain, what are you actually building there? You want to show us on screen?
It's my first ever sort of helicopter.
Wow.
Wellycopter. It is the Hella Alouette,
Ooh.
which I paid far too much for, but we ignore things like that. And it's the set version with some paints on the
Do you
back.
know what? Hella have got the boxing absolutely spot on, haven't they? With the top opening box like that.
Yeah, I know you have a thing for boxes like
Flappy
this.
boxes. I love a flappy box.
I care more about the kit inside. And this one is actually really nice. And it's been painted using... Actually, no, I didn't use the supplied brush because it's naff. But using the supplied paints. Brush painted just for shits and giggles.
And what's the paint like?
Yes.
That good, eh?
It is a pigment in a mix in a pot. That is the best compliment I can give.
And that's not airbrush, that's hairy stick, isn't it?
It is all hairy sticked.
An all hairy stick on that one.
It's quite nice. I like it.
Yeah. Is it did Airfix release that one then? Under a guide?
As far as I can tell, it was only Hella Humbrel.
Okay.
Never actually in an Airfix box.
I feel like there wouldn't be much interest in this country.
Was it a dragonfly you're thinking of?
I don't know.
I think they did a dragonfly.
No, dragonfly is an insect, not a plane.
They
Oh.
helicopter.
Yeah.
It is a plane and a helicopter.
Anyway, right. So let's move over to our favourite owl maker, Lexi.
Well, that felt very awkward, that track.
Would you like to show us your owls?
Oh, I can show you my owl. That sounds...
Your owl.
Give us a
Hold
hoot.
on. Let me just turn
What's
that.
that? Yeah.
Oh, actually, it's looking pretty good now. I
Wow.
mean, I say pretty
Oh,
good.
So
but
where's it?
all the filler? Look at that! Oh, look at that beautiful filler! So tasty.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's it looks fine. It'll paint up fine. I'm excited to airbrush it. I'm just waiting for a spare part because I lost a bit of my airbrush whip roll. But as soon as that's arrived, I will be doing it. But it's nice. I mean, it stands on its own. I'm not using the stand that comes with it because that has a dead mouse and I don't want that. I just think it'll look nice on its own. And it's
Oh. So are we going to set up a GoFundMe for you to buy more filler? You need quite a bit on there, didn't you?
I have gone through 2 tubes of Ravel's filler, which I've never done before. I tend to have it in my drawer and it lasts me forever. And I'll make like 30 kits and still only go through a tube. And this one kit has used up 2 tubes and it's used up 2 light tubes of super glue. So
Was the gaps really that bad in it, was it?
I mean, like I say, this entire bit is just
they are
filler.
somewhere.
That is just filler. Still needs sanding and rescribing, but
Yeah.
and then all of this is just filler. All of this is filler, and then all around the neck, I've had to put some in there. This is mainly held together with filler. 'Cause
Yeah.
the super glue barely works either. Interesting kit, but I think it'll look nice. It's just a shame for so many reasons.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've nearly given up on a kit, though, I will say.
Is it really?
Yep.
You haven't built enough for Helen then.
I mean, half my channel has helped.
Yeah.
But no, this I very, very nearly gave up on it, but
Yeah.
I just was very determined in the end.
Oh, fair play.
But-
Fair play.
And it's for your mum. So
Yeah, it's for my mum for her birthday, so
Fair enough. Is she going to get it this year's birthday or next year's birthday?
well, I mean, her birthday, she was away and she was meant to be getting it sent to her for today. obviously that's not happened.
Mm,
But she's coming up in a few weeks' time, so she'll hopefully get it all done.
brilliant, fantastic, good effort. I must say,
Yeah, golf clap.
yeah. Thumbnail clap. Thumbnail clap. Moving on to John. John, let's have a look at what's on your bench tonight.
Hey everybody, I'm just doing some part prep here. Hanging out. This is for that Tacom
Oh, the big
420 millimeter big berth. It's big. It's gonna be a big kit. So
Lots of part counting it.
it's got a lot of. I don't know the exact number, but it's a lot. So and
Crumbs.
like this is just one step, and there's 27 steps or so. So
Yeah.
like for instance, this is the base. So there's like this that goes behind it.
Wow.
Okay, so that it goes, and then the cannon is all here. So
Yeah.
this is like it may end up being twice as long as this. So, anyways, yeah.
Yeah, it just sounds fun. That's all. Did it come like that, or did you spray that?
No, I've primed this, so I've
Yeah.
finished that stage and moving on. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair play. Moving on, let's go to Vorex. What are you building there, fella?
I'm now busy with the windows and the canopies of my Blenheim, so that's almost done.
Fantastic.
And I'm busy with my crappy links.
Is it that bad, is it?
Yeah, it's almost all gaps and stuff like that. A very crude kit, but I'm going to make something of it.
Yeah.
I'm almost done with my SE5A.
That's
and
nice.
Who's
yeah,
getting
That's Revel, that one, isn't it? That's the Revel SE5A,
yeah. I got a
built
few
that
more
one.
SE5s.
I built that one in 1988, 89, and it never been. It's not as good as that.
And I'm busy with the undersides of my Focke-Wulf 190.
Just turn it
And-
over again, Morex, that Focke-Wulf, just to prove that you can motto with a hairy stick. That is
Of course.
great. Love that. Looks really nice.
And I'm busy with the canopies of Stuka.
Ah, the Stuka.
And a cockpit of an H21.
So again, Morex holds the record again for having 5 or 6 kits on the go.
And this one's just done.
That's finished now, isn't it? Your Mustang, yeah.
Yeah, I
That looks
forgot
amazing.
the propeller bits, but now it's finished. It's a Starfix kit. I wouldn't recommend it.
Well, do you know
I'd
what?
be surprised if you did.
Yeah, Starfix is Starfix, isn't it? When look, if you can get a decent finish off it, then fair enough, and you've done that. Again, if anybody says that hairy stick or brushing paint is last year, it proves it point there. It's done really well. Fair play to you, mate. Right, lastly, hang on, it's Sully actually. Sully!
Right.
Bench. A couple of missiles there, I see.
Bit of stuff, a little bit of stuff here. So I got my sneb pods for the Harrier. I'm just going to do a bit of weathering on those and do the cone bit. I can't remember what it's called now. Yeah, just some touch-up stuff. A bit of weathering needs to be done on the undercarriage. Just need to tape off the round of the tops of that for a paint. And I went to go to actually varnish the Harrier itself, and I remembered I still needed to mask a bit of paneling, do a red stripe banding around that to carry on with the decal one, because that's slightly different and a bit over the top of the tail. But
that's a kinetic one, isn't it?
Yeah.
How's it gone together? Has it been all right? Or
It's not been too bad, actually. I probably could have done better with putting it around, fixing it around there.
Yeah.
I could have done that a little bit better. and there was a bit around the tips here that I had to cut out from the bottom half
Yeah.
of the kit to get it to actually set in the right place, and I had to modify a little bit here because that wasn't done properly. But generally, it's gone together quite well. There's just a few daft issues that I found with it. It's just been a bit kind of like lazy, I feel. So, like for instance, I don't know. Well, this is probably not going to come up on here. No, it's not. But there's the outriggers have got tread.
Yeah.
And the main undercarriage is smooth as a baby's arse. And
Oh,
it should have tread on it, and it has for some reason, which it's not important really, but it's mildly annoying.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yeah. And the inside the canopy, there was no detail on the back wall, which I've added my own in.
So all inaccurate, yeah.
So yeah, completely. But you know, it looks better than a blank wall.
Well, this is what gets me. You spent a lot of money on that kit as well, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got it second hand, unopened or anything. It's 45 quid. I got it for. It goes about 60, 70 quid normally.
And the airfix one's better, I was told. Is that correct? Or
the what? Sorry.
The airfix one better?
Probably. I kind of wish I'd gone for that because they do a 24 scale one. But
yeah.
Maybe again. The original Sneb pods are crap as well. It's just a tube. But I started to drill them out because they were, you know, they should be open at the back. This is the navy version, but they give you with all the rocket pods sticking out, and they want you to cut all those off because they shouldn't be like that. They've obviously copied that from a museum. It's got it displayed like that, but they should all be. They want you to smoothen off, and it just looked crap. So I got these resin ones, which are bang on accurate, as they should be. So I'm really happy with those ones. They only cost me a couple of quid as well, so I'm really chuffed with those.
You know, I think at the end of the day, you've got to take on board that sometimes it's best just going with what you know. I know you were desperate to get that kinetic one. But you know, you pay your money, you think you're getting good. But sometimes I think that, you know, they think, oh, kinetic's going to be this, and the inaccuracies and the fiddly bit to put it together kind of piss you off, doesn't it? Like,
yeah,
you know?
I mean, generally the kit has been really good. The detail and actually, I don't know where again, probably my light's a bit bright, but the exterior detail is beautiful. Yeah. It's really good, which is what it's like. It's like a half-assed kit, really. It's like a Friday afternoon job. You know, they've gone to the effort of, you know, detailing all the panels and all that sort of stuff. You know, and then you can't be asked to do a basic bit. I mean, I wasn't expecting like exact accurate detail in the cockpit. I mean, you know, just put a couple of wires on the back just to make it look like there should be something there, even though if it's not right. So I mean, I'm quite happy with that sort of thing. But no, to be fair, I mean, I'd recommend the kit, but I'd recommend if you can get it cheaper,
do it.
Then get it. Yeah, it's just one of those things. It's just they're stupid. They're literally stupid gripes, really. But again, like you said, you spend the money on the kit and you expect it to be, you know, bang on. I mean, if Ed had done that kit and it was 100 quid, I'd be like, yeah, well worth it, like, because they would have done it properly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that, mate. I do get that.
So, and I reckon actually, even the old, because that 24 scale airfix is a few years old now, isn't it?
It's in his 70s, isn't it? When it made in the 70s?
I don't know if it's that old. Is it that old? I can't remember. They might have reboxed it.
There it is.
But that's got really good reviews, and actually, it's quite well. You know, it's actually quite well done.
Didn't they release it about 5 years ago? They re-released it, didn't they? Or was it?
Yeah, I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, yeah. So.
Fair enough.
You know, I've done worse. I've done worse kits than this, to be honest with you. So it's not everything to really major cry about. So.
No, fair play. And then we'll go over to Fenris. Hello, mate. What's is that the kit you were doing last week?
Yep, this is that same Thunderbolt. Hopefully, I've just been pretty much putting it off for Mondays and Fridays. So slowly working through, about done with the stencils, and I'm hoping I can move on to actual decals today.
Yeah. Oh, the old decal. Yeah, that's fair enough. And that's it, really. So we're all in the chat. Just quickly go and scroll through quickly just to say some hellos. To Boldly Go did pop in, but he's gone again because of his dog. But nice seeing you, my friend. Making Models, nice to see you. David JM. Bush63, nice to see you, my friend. He's actually put on the Scale Model Discord group that he's now bought that Kenworth Aerodyne, that lorry that I built.
Oh.
So he's going to have a little go at building that because that came up really well. And he said he was inspired by my video to go and build it. So good luck to you on that one. It's a lovely build. And you'll enjoy that one for sure. Taggers is in. Oh, unlucky for you, mate, at Wembley yesterday. You know, it was a foregone conclusion, I guess, wasn't it? When it went.
You talking about the sport ball again?
Yeah, we are. David JM's in. Celtic West, nice to see my friend. He sent me some pictures today of his Bentley build. I know, was it Bentley? Was it Mercedes? No, it's Bentley, wasn't it? The airfix 124 scale is a Bentley, isn't it? I think so. Yeah. So he's building that. Going through again. Oh yeah, that's easy to say. He's probably got a chest infection. Hope he gets better soon. Techman's in. Just going down through quickly. Roachford's in. Nice to see you. Morrowind. Good evening. Johan's in. Obviously, we've seen him. Kevin M's in. Jeff Light's in. TK Scale Models. Nice to see you, my friend. Dominique's in. One of my channel members. Nice to see you, my friend. York Vic Scale Models, nice to see you. Aditi's also in. Jeff Light's in. We've got quite a few in tonight. Gary's in, nice to see you. Bugler's in. Hobby Barn, how are you doing, my friend? I saw your video of that egg plane. Good luck with building that, my friend, for the build. And I think that's everybody in the chat. Oh, there's the Perry. Do Humbro acrylics work for airbrushing? Yes, they do. I'm not saying what sort of finish you'll get, but you can put them through an airbrush. I would recommend going 60 thinners, 40 Humbro, depending. I don't know whether you found this with the paints, you in the chat. Depending on the pigment color, depends on the thickness of the paint. If it's a red, it's very thick, but if you get the black, it's quite a thin paint. So
it's the same in makeup.
Yeah,
not that I expect you to know that, but yeah.
He does.
You can put them through. I've seen people spray them. I've sprayed using them. I would give it 6, and I would also use either the Tamiya X28 acrylic thinner or go for the Mr. Color MLT in it. Mr. Color lacquer thinner. That's a good one to mix with it as well. Dan, I sure, even if fellets, whatever else you want to be, yeah, I'll be a fellet any day. Yeah, we've seen Mrs. Modelers, Al, Michael Kerr, brilliant, nice to see you, my friend. He's been in contact with me on Instagram, and he's had a hip operation, so get well soon, my friend. Fred Bear's in, DRS Trains, cool, we've got loads of like Fox Scale Modeling, nice to see you, my friend. Keep going down. Jeff 72 is also in. Kevin M is in as well. Hi all. Will the airfix King Charles III need as much filler as the owl? I tell you what, did anybody see that?
Yeah,
I thought that was very good. I think Brooke was blind on that one. I enjoyed that one. Because last year they were about doing a 124 scale Lancaster, wasn't it? Or Wellington, I think it was.
Yeah.
And this year they've come out with that King Charles III figure for the Vintage Classic range. So, yeah, it was all good. Right. So, just throwing it out there for the members of the chat. If you have a kit you think you want some advice on, send us a link or send us what it is, and we'll discuss if anybody's here built it, or we'll have a look at it with you and just see what it's like. Because I was doing, we've done a podcast with, with Man's Modeling Moments. There is a link. I'll put the link up for you in a minute. And we did a thing called Hit, Miss or Twist. And I thought, so we'll go through all the kits that are being released this year and decide whether they're going to be a hit, going to be a miss, or it's going to be a twist. We're not too sure. But if there's any kits that you want us to have a look at, just if you can't leave a link, leave the name and the part and the model number, and we'll have a look and we'll bring it up on screen. Because I say I haven't got much tonight. I was going to work on my bench because I have actually finished my quad bikes. So the quad bike is now finished. I've got a big screen, I suppose. They go on the big screen. So there it is. There's the quad bike for 148. It's absolutely tiny. Put it there. It's a tiny little thing, but it was a real nice, easy build. A bit of a mojo build, to be honest. There's only 3 colors you need, and then I also done the trailer. But I have put pictures up on Instagram and Twitter, so if you want to have a little look at it, so there it is, all done. Lovely little piece, and just so that you know, in size-wise, that's a pot of Tamiya paint, and there's the quad bike.
Man, that's a
So
nice
for
little
148 scale, it's a nice little build. 3 days, I think. So Jaws is put up on there. A Tallery 172 AMX.
Oh, it's
Have
so
a little
cool,
look, shall we?
I hate that plane with all my with all my
Do
life.
you?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's ugly plane.
Leave
Ugly plane,
it
is it?
out.
Come on, it's a cheap ass attack-ish plane thingy.
It's so cute.
You like it, do you?
Yeah, I love it. I love the AMX. I've been waiting for that kit to come out for ages because the Tallery have
I'm not
announced
talking
it
about the
about
kit.
10 times.
I'm talking about a general plane.
Yeah, I'm
So
about the general
this
plane.
is
Oh,
the
I
one,
love
is
it.
it?
It's so handsome. How can you not love that plane?
Not bad.
It looks right.
Umbrella as well, AMX.
Yeah, that's right.
172. And when's it due out this year, is it?
Well, they also announced it last year and said it was going to be out last year. So we'll hold our breath and see if it actually does come out.
Fair enough. See, when it comes to a Tallery, I don't think saying that,
I forget. Come on.
if I look at my post box today, got this today. I bought this only. Oh, I'll put it on big screen again. Hang on, just, go back up here. There you go.
Oops.
So I bought this last week. The only reason I bought it was it's a Tallery, but there's a. Let me just open it up. Oh, if I can open it up. And go for here. The reason I bought it was because it is actually being released by my favourite modelling company ever. But they only ever released it once. But I thought I'd have a go at this one. Come on, out you go. There you go. The Airspeed AS51 Horsa.
I got that one. I got 2 of them. I built one of them as well.
Yeah. So it's
I
come
got a
today.
second one. It's
And
nice.
the decals
It's a
look
nice
brilliant. Yeah, the decals look alright.
It's only a tail fitter, so
But it was released by airfix in the 80s.
it needs a lot of weight in the nose if you wanted to.
A lot of weight, is it?
Just
Yeah,
get me
a
to be
lot.
the pilot then. I'll just be the pilot.
But it's nice. It's nice. It's a nice kit.
Comes
I
with,
had fun, building
yeah. Comes with. Does it come with pilots? Oh, it comes with ground crew as well.
Only 2 paras
Paratroopers.
with it.
Your
Yeah.
memory is amazing. I don't know how you remember everything ever. Or
Listen, he saves lives. He saves children's lives. I bet he remembers everything.
And I've only built for like 3 years now. 2.5 years, I think.
So yeah, that's my that's what I'll be building next couple of months. So
And I
looking
also
forward
got
to
the Sterling Mark IV with it for like the tower.
Also, has anybody built this yet? Has anybody built the 135th airfix Sherman?
Is it a plane?
Comment. Pardon?
Is it a plane?
You can put wings on it if you want.
Can you?
Make it like that.
Russians
Russian
have
thing.
put wings on a tank before, so
Yeah, exactly.
So if anybody's built that one, let me know. I'd like to build that one. Or somebody's put up a 132 scale trumpeter Grummond FAF1B Bearcat. Oh, trumpeter.
I did their Avenger. That doesn't help much.
Was it good?
Oh, it's brilliant.
I've done their J20, their J10, and the J31, and I love all of their kits.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the most accurate kits, but they tend to go together extremely well. We'll love them.
I've got
So,
my
yeah.
Antonov to make. Antonov AN2 Colt.
I'll tell you what, the trumpeter do good box art, don't they? So it's a 16-year-old tool now, believe it or not. But look at that. What
I
a
don't believe that.
beautiful plane.
I refuse.
that's nice.
Imagine being one of them, like, you know.
Being one of them. What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, being in one, not being one. Oh yeah, back. Yeah. So,
Well, you want to be one.
see, the trouble is you'll be able to get hold of them, will you? Because the last time they were released was 2009. So, I bet they're quite hard to get hold of. Yeah, that's a good shout, actually. Who's written that? So let me just go back. Scrolling down. Wasn't the airfix armor from Takum? No, it wasn't. It was Academy. They're all Academy kits, aren't they? Reboxed.
Academy's mistakes.
Yeah. Airfix 124 scale Harrier. That, yeah, I've heard so much about that one. Airfix Harrier.
Yeah, haven't we, Sully?
Yeah, fun. Yeah. Just a couple of moments ago.
Regrets were made.
No, I don't regret it.
I think they brought. Oh, that's it. There's the vintage classic 124 with new decals. But
No, they did a GR3.
1974. That kit. Wow.
If you go further up the timeline, there you go. 2010. That's the one I've seen.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I kind of got. But I don't think. I think partly it wasn't because they did the markings I specifically needed.
I was just going to say I had the Hawker Siddeley, and I think it was in 148, but it came with cast undercarriage. That was a nice feature, and resin bits as well. Celtic Wester said, I saw a build of the 132 scale Lancaster at Yeovil show. Really impressive.
They had one at Hinkley as well.
Yeah, they look all right.
They look amazing.
We had two at work until they got rid of the model room.
They're not going to have a model room now, then?
No, they got shot of it, so it was a bit brashed off with that.
Did you steal it?
Why did they do that then?
We've got changes going on, and they decided it was to go, and I have no idea why, because they've got nothing to actually replace it with. So
yeah, it's like if you go around Bristol where they've got the Concorde, you know, what's the place called? Where's the Concorde hangar to? Where they built the Concordes?
Filton?
Pardon?
Is it Filton?
Filton, yeah, Filton. Yeah. There is no real planes there. It's mostly models of the planes that are no longer around. The only decent plane they got there was actually the Concorde in its own hangar. And then when they landed the Concorde there, they've now dug up the runway to build houses on. How shocking is that?
Nice area, though. I dated someone there for a while.
Airfix AFVs in 135 co-op with Academy. That is correct. Yeah. Apparently, Hobby 2000 do a good Harrier. They tend to use Hasegawa kits.
Yeah, Hobby 2000 don't make their own stuff. They just rebox older tools from other people. Not necessarily a problem. Some of them are good. Some of them are not really available elsewhere.
Yeah.
That was very diplomatic.
No, I bought several of their Buffalo because it's the Hasegawa Buffalo, and you cannot get a decent 70-second Buffalo from anyone other than Hasegawa, and now Hobby 2000. And if anyone mentions the airfix Vintage Classic, they're wrong.
You can get the airfix Vintage Classic.
They're wrong.
I'm never wrong. I am always right.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Delta filter, and I bought a couple of T-shirts from there as well. I do like Filtered. It's a nice little place. What's the other one there? Oh, Crazy Locker, thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated, my friend. Which kits are you looking forward to anyway? So which kits are you looking forward to coming out, Sonny? Have anyone's got your fancy or not?
The Gadget.
Just the Gannet, yeah?
I cannot wait for that because I probably will be the only person that will be making look like a bag of nails.
Yeah.
And a bird's nest.
And a bird's nest. So I'm going to try and get that in.
There's so much talk about it. Like, I had so many people talking about it at the show yesterday. It's so good.
Yeah. Pramajit, everything he touches turns to gold, doesn't it, really? He's a senior designer now, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah, senior designer. The thing that gets me, though, is that when you actually talk, he's been developing that for a couple of years, but also he designed the F-35B Lightning starter set one. So
excited.
And that's what gets me. He's at work designing models, then he goes home at night and builds them. There's something incredible about that.
I'll work with him for every day and come over and make them.
Yeah. I've really struggled to build models this month, and that's why I've got to start building some more to get some content on my on my channel because it's been crap.
6 months was the last time I actually put a video out.
6 months ago.
6 months, yeah. That's how long
Listen,
it's been.
the rule is you can't be in our secret Discord group unless you regularly post videos.
I've been working.
Sorry, how long was BFC in here before they did
it? I do not want to take part in this conversation. Goodbye.
Hey, you see that, Sonny?
What's that?
Lexi's straight in there, having to mention Matt there. Oh, BFC, blah, 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 blah.
I was seriously considering a video.
You done one the other day.
I know. Now I'm fine. Now I've done loads.
Yeah.
Pretty much one a week since December.
Even done shorts.
A short.
Ooh, big
real content creator.
Seeing that Harrier box reminds me to try and get in the loft and see which scale I have of it in the loft. Yeah.
It's no good in there.
No good at there, mate. Mind you, my shelving now, I've got 2 shelves full of kits. I've got an attic full of kits. I've got kits up the ranch as well in my locker, in my storage unit. I've got so many kits. Hobby 2000 are pretty good with their reboxings of Dragon Academy and Hasegawa kits. But do they rack up the price then if they do that?
I don't think so.
No.
The Dauntlesses that I've got have been similar sort of price to the second-hand market for the original Hasegawa boxed ones. And it's about what you'd expect it to be, except they give you paint masks and things as well. So
do they? So they
So I think they're worth it.
Plus, it's like all the parts are going to be like fine, right? Because if you're buying secondhand, like you never know how the details are going to be.
I'd like to see Airfix bring out the old car collection as a vintage classic. You know, if you look at what they've done in 132 back in the day, have a look at Airfix.
On the dinosaurs.
Airfix.
What about their bird series?
Nope, get fucked. To be fair, if it was made out of a normal plastic, it would probably be fine. It's just the shitty plastic that it uses.
Where can I? Yeah, you've got the Alfa Romeos, Aston Martin DB5. They're re-releasing a new version though. The DBR9, I remember that one. Austin Healey Sprite, that'd be a good one to build. The MG was crap though, because I remember you had to really, the grill on the front was just a mess. See the Morris Mini Minor. I wish they would release that one again as a vintage classic.
Yeah, just share this.
Last time they released it was in 1960. So I wonder if they got these old tools somewhere. It does make you wonder, doesn't it? Which ones which ones are available. That'll be a nice kit to build. So I've still got to do that beach, but yeah, the Bentley, that's right. I mean, yeah. It'd be really good if they got some of these old, these old cars back in the range, even as vintage classics. Do you build any cars, Lexi?
I have one I want to do, but I've not done any yet.
Did anybody see that link I put up? Airfix, the
Tractor.
original Ferguson tractor.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that was like stupid money.
Mm.
The one that you then bought, Moz.
I would have bought it if it was complete, but it was missing the front wheel.
Yeah, but you could just mold one of the other ones out of silicone and recast it yourself.
Just display it on the shelf facing one direction only, and then you'd never know.
It's
Or
not
on a
that
few
much
bricks.
money anyway.
Or on a
I
few
wonder what
bricks.
happened to Airfix's Snapfix kits. Do you remember the old Snapfix kits?
Yep.
Let me get this up on screen again. Hang on, where are we to? Present, share screen. There you go. Share.
I built one of them not very long ago.
Like these, the supercharged dragster there, 132 scale snap kit. I've got a Snapfix kit somewhere.
I built the rebranded ones they did.
Yeah. Got the and Boggs Hogs Haulier for the Dukes of Hazzard. There you go. There's the Ferrari there. That people I've built that years ago. It was all right. I actually painted that with enamel paints.
No, I just
Mm.
remove this.
Lotus Cortina. When was the last time that was released? 1980.
Would
Well, what
a
do you
Ford
know-
Cortina appeal to people?
Mm.
Probably.
I mean,
Ford
we are
Mark-
building planes that are nearly 100 years old, so I'd say so.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very cool.
There's the Ford Escort Mark 1, which was a starter set. So that must have been released. See, there you go with the precision poly cement. See, they can put a decent cement in the kits.
Yep.
Bastards.
But why would they do that when they could just make
Ford
you have
Escort
paint?
Mark 1. I wonder if there's one available on eBay.
What? So you
Ford
can just send them.
Escort Mark 1.
You're just going to buy it and then send Dale a message and be like, "Well, look, you can do it. You are capable.
Only for the cement.
Why is there so much evil in the world?"
Airfix Ford Escort. That's the trouble with, I've just spelt it, Airfix 4 Escort, end up with the Escort magazine coming up
Ugh.
on my eBay feed. Quick, before the wife sees it. There you go.
Because of your search history, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
See, there's one there, right? £195.
What?
£195 for an Airfix Ford Escort Mark 1 to 32 scale plastic model kit unmade in box.
What?
1969 release, 120 quid.
Excuse me.
That's ridiculous.
That is a lot of dough, isn't it?
I happened to be on Amazon last night looking at scale models, and I happened to see, and don't ask why I was searching this, an Airfix 172nd Tiger Moth for 66 quid.
Never.
It's the original release of it from 2013 or thereabouts.
And
66 bloody quid.
But they sell for less than that on eBay normally.
Yeah, they normally, and you can just get a new one for 12 quid.
Yeah.
Right. I think I paid $25 for mine last summer.
I love opportunist pricing. It's so random. They're so quirky. Ooh. I hope that all made you cringe.
There you go.
Yeah.
It made me something.
Airfix Ford Escort there, 1510. That's the Haynes version, isn't it? There's a built one there for 45. There you go. One part built 45 quid. There's one there just in a bag for 9.95, which is all right. And then you get the stupid prices where it's 120 quid, 195 quid.
Next to that one that's a tenner.
Yeah.
All them out.
That is dumb.
Hey guys, do you want to spend loads on this model kit? What's special about it? It's old.
Well, I
Anything
thought
else?
£2.25.
Old.
Look at, I thought, look at that Ford Escort there, £2.25, but it's a friggin' jumbo fridge magnet. Yeah.
I like when people sell just the box and it's still like 40 quid. It's like, excuse me. No.
Just box, no kit, no instructions.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal, you know?
Solly's
It's a hate crime.
Solly's put up the link there for our first podcast. So if you want to go listen to our first podcast, there it is. Beyond the Box, we've done a podcast with Alex from Man's Model Moments, which was good. Good time that was. So if you go to that link there, you'll find it, and you can listen to us talk about kits. I think I know why Airfix don't put precision poly in the starter set. It could be due to the needle getting blocked, and beginners may not know how to unblock it. That is not the reason. It is price. That little tube of cement, they make it for about 8 pence, I think.
And they make it from gold.
They make it, yeah. That's a lot of money, that though, isn't it, for that Ford Escort? But I like to build it. Have a go at building it. 150 quid. No,
Bargain.
not today. Not today.
I'll buy 5, thank you. I don't need
Yeah.
to for the next 2 months.
Yeah. So that could be. I don't think that's the reason, mate. They just it's a price point, basically. That's all it is. Just a price point. Just a price point. We lost Fenris, has he? Has he disappeared? Fenris.
He was very far away when he answered something a moment ago.
He's in America.
He's in America, yeah.
Just shouting.
Yeah.
Without his microphone.
Yeah.
Maybe he's dealing with a child. I hear they can be quite
Fine.
annoying.
He's back in the room. Things are only worth what someone's willing to pay for. Just because they want $1 million for a kit, don't mean they'll get it. That's right. I might sell this little quad bike on eBay, made by Moz. Bit of original artwork, 400 quid.
Yeah.
I'll give you
So
20p.
if anybody here would like an original model built by my Humwa here, me, give us an email. I'll send you a PayPal link and you can have it for £400. Definitely.
Yeah, that's a bargain.
Yeah.
75 pence. Final offer.
Very true, Jeff.
I'll go under and go 50p, but it'll be one of the new King Charles III 50p's.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Is that the one with the ears on the outside? Like, have you seen that picture?
I haven't actually seen one of the new coins yet.
No, they haven't come out yet. Next month, isn't it?
Oh, I thought they were in circulation.
The 50p's are
I
out.
thought the 50p's are, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've seen one of those.
Yeah.
It's shiny.
Mm.
You needed to weather it.
He loves it.
It was.
Darren just said,
Put the bird's nest on it.
Darren just said 50p with a bit of pocket fluff.
I don't think I can outbid that.
Well, I could make pocket fluff.
Yeah. You can have my belly button fluff.
Oh no, you're right.
That's as bad as bathwater.
So what was
What
that?
was Belle Delphine?
The Avro Arrow. Is it mega bucks on eBay? Is it the Avro Arrow?
Yeah, it's pretty expensive.
Is it?
You only want to buy the nose.
I have one now.
Do you?
I've made one before I did YouTube, and I bought another one so I can remake it because I lost it.
What scale was it in?
You can get it in 72nd and 148. They tend to sell between, if you get really lucky, sometimes 40 quid. If you get on a normal day, between I'd say 60 to 100.
Really? Fuck.
I think I paid 50 for mine,
Did you?
which I'm fine with. It is pretty massive.
Hi, Mouse.
So's the kit.
Hello, mate.
Right.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
There's the airfix one.
You know, you were talking about weathering just then. I guess what I've got on the bench. That's what I'm doing.
Weathering? What? Snow?
Weathering locos.
Ah.
Weathering with the weathering powders. I seen the link in Discord. I thought I wasn't doing anything. I was working, so I may as well come over.
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah, of course.
Hobby Time says, what about that guy on eBay selling the bomb bug for 700? When Airfix announced it, they're releasing it. He took it off eBay. What 700 was it? It was 350 quid, wasn't it? And it was still there last time I looked.
Oh, I feel like we need to see if it's still there.
Let's have a look, shall we?
To eBay.
Bug.
Hi, Hobby Time. Hi, everyone in chat.
Hello.
It's still there.
It's still there. Have you got your new
Of
paint
course it's
yet,
there.
Ross? Have you got your new paint yet? The Outlaw paint.
No, not coming yet. Won't be for a while.
Gotta confirm Australia.
Not just one, but two. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is. All right.
But they weren't originally a bad kit, though, were they? They were in a box kit, the original.
I love that there are like 23 watchers, and it's like they're all going to go soon.
Yeah.
No, they're just watching to see which silly idiot will buy it.
Yeah, they're waiting to see when he takes it down.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Well, it's like when I got the. Fortunately, I had it in my stash, but I had the Fiat in a bag kit, and I was able to do what's it called?
Comparison.
Comparison between
A video.
the two. Shut up, you tart.
Whereas I got really unlucky and decided I was going to build it, and then like literally a week later they were like, "Hey, so we're re-releasing this," and I was like, "Fuck,
Yeah.
great!" I just spent 3 times that.
Yeah.
Sent a load of angry emails to Airfix.
No, I can't because they did something
Finally
good.
done
I
that
can't be
aeroplane,
mad
Ross.
at it.
Oh, look at that, lads. Here we go. Let's get you up
Hey.
here.
There we go.
Anfield's built a
great.
plane.
Very nice.
The
Nicely
D21.
done.
I've got a diorama that goes on as well.
Crumbs.
Nice.
I'm
I've
loving
got
that
a
plane.
diorama.
Go, Power
I'll show you that on the-
Rangers.
Hey,
Did you nick that from
I'll
the kid at the
change camera.
playground, did you?
no, it was actually. Let's see if I can find the box off it now. It's a Falcon. It's the Falcon. I'm trying to find the instructions off it now. Got them. That's the one it is.
Fair play, Shaq. Fair
D21.
play.
Oh, no. I'm
It's
going
a
the hobby. I'm going the hobby shop on the 14th to go and buy another kit.
Oh no.
If you send me your address, mate, I'll send you up a kit you can build.
Okay, I will do, Mars. I keep
It's a trap.
forgetting.
Yeah, it's a trap. Yeah.
You can take me off big now, Mars.
All kits come with a free Humbrol peg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just collecting dust.
Well, that's sad. I feel
Your
sorry
deck
for it.
station, right?
I feel like you need to give it a hug.
You give it something.
Rehome it.
Who's actually going to want it though? It's like that friend that no one wants actually in the friendship group, but they're just like always there.
I'm right here. Please stop.
I don't want to say anything, but
I have this resin 3D printed freelance narrow gauge diesel locomotive, and the fidelity of this is just ridiculous. I've just given it a quick once over with some sandpaper, but it's really decent.
You gave it a once over, did you?
It is actually.
Who's that by?
Miscellaneous eBay seller number 7.
Oh, because there's somebody, isn't there like a YouTube guy who does that, like pound money, like cheap, the 3D printed railway stuff. I think Matt was involved with them as well at one point. Matt from Model Minutes.
I just wanted to buy a tank wagon, and I wanted to bulk up the order, so I bought a few. This one's not as good because it's round, but the diesel was very nice.
There's my diorama, Moz.
I'll get you up again. Look at that for a diorama, lads.
Somebody's parked a plane in the house.
We parked a plane in the house. Look at that.
It's bloody come outside.
I like the stripy camo.
Where did you get the house from?
It's airfix.
Is it?
Yay.
Yeah.
Oh, is it the old Forward Command Post one?
No, that looks like the Afghan building.
Yeah, I don't know. I got it sent off a YouTuber that give me it, and I thought I'm in a competition anyway. That's what that is. But they know I was building it on a live stream. Been building it on a live stream. It's on WWS CNETs. It's got to be finished by Sunday, but I've still got a lot to do. I'm actually going to be. I'm planning burying the back end of the plane under brush. I'm going to put a load of foliage under it. I want it literally hidden. I've got a Land Rover as well.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get the camera right. Oh, no,
what's going on?
It was me.
What was that?
But have you noticed I've got a new camera angle, Moz?
Well, crotch clam.
There you go.
Oh, look at that. What's the Jeep there?
It's just a corgi thing, but I've weathered it with just dry brushed it. There's no engine in it, but it's just there. It looks good where it is. It's actually glued into place. I'm gonna hide that as well. I've got a load of stuff to go over that. Yeah, I've still got a lot.
I tell you what, right? There's only one thing missing from that diorama. Well, from that Jeep is a bird's nest.
Yeah, a big bird's nest.
A big bird's nest.
Yeah, from a swan.
No, Big Bird from Sesame Street.
I've
Why
got
did it disappear and come back to the bloody bird's nest? I disappeared for 2 seconds and I can come back to a fucking bird's nest.
Yeah.
Hey, you've got bird's nest. I've got an owl. We're all cursed.
I'm gonna have to make a stick. Do you know what? I need to get around to making my stickers. I think a bird's nest is gonna have to be one of them.
Yeah.
Sully, sticks and stones may break your bones, but you can just turn them into a bird.
Did you have a look at the company I sent you for those stickers?
Yeah, I've got them. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do.
Yeah. They are quality, mate.
I can't believe how this modeler can do all that building with those long nails.
I'll let you into a secret.
Nice, Hampton.
Wow. Wow, Sully.
I was just
Sully,
thinking, actually,
Sully, when you release a video, then I'll allow you to.
As I said before, they're not real nails; they're just green screens.
I tell you what, yeah, that's a good point. What about an owl's nest? You could build an owl's nest for us, Sully. Do a video on that.
I might. Do you know what? Do you know what? I might. You gave me a video idea. I might have to do a little video of how to make different types of bird nest.
Yeah. That's
yeah. I'd definitely look at that one.
Can it be out sometime this year though?
Yeah, I'll try.
Lexi, I think I'm going to have to send you that Humbrol machine so you can make your own pegs because you're struggling there.
Is he still trying to get rid of that Humbrol machine? He's not used it.
No, it's brilliant for putting decals on a plane, though.
That's all it's useful for, isn't it, Moss?
Twice now I've used it.
It's also a useful life lesson.
Yeah.
What? Don't buy a Humbrol.
Don't buy a 50 quid 3D printer with a Humbrol sticker.
Crazy Locker. Oof, Miss Modeler's just nailed Sully, literally.
I love you, really.
Yeah.
We'll talk afterwards.
Yeah.
Is that a promise?
Oh god.
It's a trap.
First trap.
Nailed it.
I'm not wearing a low enough cut dress for that. Don't worry.
Apparently, the short Avro Arrow is Canada's TSR2. Then is that right?
Yeah.
Much.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
I had to buy a T-shirt from the museum in Canada of the Avro Arrow because if you're going to buy any Canadian plane, obviously it'll be the Arrow.
I
So I remember
personally
much
think
about
the
the
average-
flight. Was it?
There is also a nice one.
Was it in production? Was it?
No,
No.
two got fully built, I think.
I can't remember. It wasn't
that's
many.
fully built, one flown, and all prototypes got broken up and buried.
Apart from 2.
So there is a nose section.
Yeah.
Yeah, Duxford's got an original that was scurried away somewhere, and Cosford's got one as well.
Well,
TSR. The TSR2, we're talking about the Arrow, I think.
Oh, sorry, my apologies.
The one that they flew of the TSR2s, that one they needed to demolish that one because it had flown. So
Yeah.
all the ones that are in the museum are just
Because the one at Cosford was due to fly 2 days after it cancelled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Guys,
that
I'm
was
2
Mountbatten,
days from
that was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That was Mountbatten's fault, wasn't it?
yeah. Well, there's loads of theories behind it, but I think the main one really was the fact that it scared the crap out of the Americans.
Yeah.
They couldn't build anything anywhere near it. The F-111, which was closest, which was a lot of shite. The Australians couldn't wait to get rid of that bastard. And they threatened the UK with, you're going to have to, if you don't cancel it, you're going to have to pay back all your war bonds and we'll start a war with you. Allegedly, anyway, but it's one of many theories.
Completely unrelated, but you want to know something really funny?
Go on.
No.
I've dropped a part on the floor. Can anyone know what part I've dropped?
The seat.
Yeah.
Oh, the seat.
Just use one of your nails. It's close enough to the shape and size.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
definitely. I've never found that. I've had a look twice now, and I've sat there with a tear. Oh, I've cried twice. One for the cat and one for that bloody seat.
I'm not even going
Do you know what's the worst? I'll tell you what's the worst. And I've done this. When you drop a part, you see exactly where it falls.
Yeah.
You can't find the bastard.
Yeah.
Now, what I tend to see is I see it on the floor, then
Get to
stand
go and get up.
off the chair, put the light on, and then it's like fucking gone. It's like that's it. It's like fucking stealth.
I've done that.
I'm just
all
going to take
bollocks.
it from this kit because
I've got too many cameras now, though, Moz. Do you know how many cameras I've got?
Why, you going to send one down to find this fucking seat? I've lost it.
No, no. I've got 7 webcams now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're going to be filming Pornhub or something.
I know, yeah. One from each angle.
No,
Yeah.
no, because I've got a layout. I've got the camera that goes over the layout as well, though, now as well. When I run trains live.
I forget you do trains.
Yeah, you forgot about that. I do models now, and no problem, Moss. Fine, but I'm changing to do models. Okay, so I'll send me my address over to you.
Yeah,
Moz.
send me your address. I'll send you some stickers as well. You've got my zine, haven't you? Did I send you my zine? Did I send you my zine? I can't remember if I did or not.
Can't remember.
No.
Do you remember? No.
Oh god, here goes this modeler going on at the start. No, God.
That's it.
I am pretty sure I'm going to cut my finger off with this, but oh well.
Yeah, you got 9 more.
About 10 of them.
Well, that's the point. If she slips, she'll only cut a nail, not a finger.
I genuinely, I've done that so many times. So I'm like, oh, if my nail wasn't there, I'd be bleeding.
Janice is just quickly. Janice just said there's plenty on YouTube about Arrow. Basically, Sully has it right. A lot of similarities between the two stories. And then Old 92 said, yeah, although one could say that the XB70 fell into the same trap a while later. Big, high attitude and increasingly vulnerable. So, yeah, I get that. I do get that. Oh, Model Officer's in the chat. You coming on, Model Officer? You going to come on tonight, or are your voice still gone?
Oh, James is in chat. Model Officer.
Yeah. But my zine number 2 is going to come out next couple of months. I've done about 8 pages.
Do you know what got me though to do kits, Moz?
What's that?
Watching the 48-hour build.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And I quite like the look of doing builds, and that was my first one. It was a too easy kit to do. That airplane, Noah. There was hardly anything to it.
See you next time, Dan. You have to come on the chat, mate. Come on up on the stream and see you build. David James saying hello, Model Officer. Good night, Dan. Pop a little beard oil on too. No voice, but still currently in a car park waiting on the wife. Sorry, bud. Yeah, I get that. You know, Uber James.
Then Kinect, he's still got no voice. And he had that since the 48 hour, didn't he?
He's been poorly for a good few weeks. Still waiting on my paint. So I believe the paints are being sent out this week. So whether they come on slow boat or whether I think slow boat from Australia to the UK is 50 days.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello, Wayne. He's a good supporter.
Legend, mate. He's a legend.
He comes over to my live stream. He was over on mine on Sunday.
What happened there?
Well, that chair's gone as well.
What have you done? You broke the chair?
No, it flicked off somewhere.
Oh,
it's
gone.
No!
Oh, nice.
You can imagine in the next video that Miss Modler puts out. Hi guys, I've had to scratch build some seats.
Oh really? I couldn't imagine somebody scratch building seats.
What I did, I got 2 nails and stuck them together.
I mean, we do have a broken nail on the floor that I could just.
I've had Mark Mods up on my live a few once or twice.
Who's that? Sorry,
Mark Mods.
Oh yeah, he's a good lad.
What is this?
Yeah, he is. He's redoing his modelling room at the moment. He's close to finishing it.
Airbrush technique from the airbrush technique. Brilliant airbrush technique there.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So how much more have you got to do on that kit then, Matt?
I don't like the sound of that.
I streamed some modelling last week, and after an hour and a half, I'd managed to fit 3 windows.
Only after an hour and a half.
To be fair though, the windows look fine now. They were all the wrong shape and size. It was just whittling 3 sodding windows for
Wow.
Oh,
what kit's that again, Matt?
It's the Cessna C185 Skywagon. That's the box from KP.
Oh, we will have a bit of KP. Oh yeah.
Just a roll of the.
And it's a new tooled model when the glass don't fit.
It's KP though.
It doesn't fit, and also the instructions are wrong. It tells you to put a different part in there, so that didn't help. That threw me a little bit.
But it's KP. That's
Yeah.
what
They should. I tell you what, then KP should stick to making nuts, and that's it.
No, we love KP.
It is the best injection molded kit of a Cessna C185 Skywagon in 1/72 out there.
Well, it's not because the fucking windows don't fit.
No,
It
it's
is.
the only one.
It is literally the only one.
Ah,
That's what KP do.
that's what
why
KP
she is the
do.
queen.
What does KP stand for? Kit pain?
Garbles
Yeah.
in Czech. Yes. I can barely manage English.
Can you still hear me, by the way?
Pardon?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
What?
Well, I'm lying.
yeah,
on
we
the
can
floor.
still hear you.
Unfortunately.
Wow.
Yeah, that is it is unfortunate, isn't it?
Bit 63 is calling it the airfix and chill chair cast.
The
Yeah.
chair cost.
Oh yeah,
No
this is an
chairs.
airfix kit as well.
Oh,
so yeah,
balls.
it's airfix.
Fantastic. Let's have a quick look at what John's doing at the moment. Oh, look at that. He's putting.
Oh, that's
He's,
nice.
he's
There we go.
getting ready. He's getting ready.
He's getting ready to
I'll
paint
get the
it.
picture. Hold on.
Get the picture.
Is it going in here somewhere?
What kit's that going to be, ladies and gentlemen? Taboni Gosia said, Lexi live from the floor.
Literally,
Yeah.
lying on the floor.
Should be a new segment, that should be.
And
Yeah, it
Model
should be.
said,
From the floor.
Only after 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
a mod officer just said, if that deep breathing is you, then yes, I can hear you. Oh,
So-
wow. That's some kit to paint up that.
Oh,
But
isn't it?
I now
Fine,
realize
yes.
those stripes are way too thick. Yeah,
They are
I've
thick,
got to
yeah.
get,
Yeah.
I've got to get different tape. So I'm glad you prompted me to go get this before
Yeah.
I ended up taping all this because, those are they need to be like half.
Is it an albatross or what is it?
It's an albatross. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. This is the Rodin
Oh,
Rodin
no.
132nd albatross D3
Permanent albatross.
OAW.
I got it planned one day, but then in 1 and
All right,
76.
no harm done. This only took me like 10 minutes, so yeah, I gotta undo this.
Permanent albatross. Ugh, that song's
do like
like
the
stuck in my head now.
It's all painted
Oh my
white. I just
God.
need to do the red stripes.
I planned to do it in that color as well.
And this has to be the bottom of the bottom wing is like it's a metallic color, aluminum or something.
So all that taping you've just done has got to get changed.
Yeah. Oh well. Oh well.
Oh well, it happens. It could have been worse. You could have started painting it before you'd noticed.
Right. Exactly.
Right, knife.
I probably would have noticed when I got these instructions out to see how the how the body was taped.
Wayne,
So.
well, he's like that.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah, he's quite.
Are you still alive, Miss?
Lexi's doing modeling yoga, currently in the downward dog position.
No,
The inverted owl.
Oh god!
I flicked another chair at myself. At least I still know where this one is.
I'll just put
Hey,
on it. Has anybody used Niche Iban masking tape? It's a Japanese masking tape. Has anybody got some or have they bought some? Because apparently that there pisses over Tamiya masking tape. I've tried to buy it from Japan twice now, and because we've got a problem with posting stuff abroad, they can't get it to me. If anybody has some of that tape in their stash or they know where they can buy it from
Tried
in
it.
this country,
James
you let
has
me
put
know.
it.
Pardon?
James has just put in the chat.
Has he?
Yeah, I have.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's it like, James? Let me know in the chat. What's it like? Apparently,
Did you see
it is
that
the bollock.
comment?
I
Did you
regret
see
my
the
life
comment
so
off Wayne Welly? He's getting a webcam sent to him.
Who from?
A supporter of me, Peter Webster, that supports me. He was talking in my chat on Sunday over getting himself going to go and buy a webcam.
Yeah.
and he's been offered. He's getting it sometime tomorrow. Pete Webster's sending him one.
Ah.
He done it to me. I've had 3 webcams sent off him. I didn't expect it. And as well, he said he didn't expect it. He was in my chat yesterday on my live.
Wow.
And he didn't expect it. You don't expect something like that to come. He's offered to pay for the postage, and he doesn't want him paying nothing. All he wants is friendship. Oh.
This is just another reason for every viewer to go and like and subscribe to everyone here's channels.
That's it.
Yes. Yes.
Except Rorex. Don't subscribe to Rorex. You'll be disappointed.
No, please not.
Plastic
Peer pressure Rorex to meet content.
And don't forget to subscribe to Sully's new channel. No, I can't make another bird nest reference.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Wait, is that actually the name of the new channel though? Like
From the bird's nest.
I couldn't keep a
Yeah,
straight
from the
face.
bed.
It's been a very, very long day.
Welcome to the modelling nest.
The modelling.
Anyway, on an aircraft related note, I drove past Duxford today because I was helping somebody move house near that way, and there was a biplane doing aerobatics, and that was quite pleasant. So anyway, I crashed the van.
No, it's not on Premium Hobbies website. I've just looked.
Oh, it's only taken me about an hour and 20 minutes to get the 3 glazing pieces on.
I haven't even done the chair. I've given up. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I quit.
Lexi's had enough. Yeah, you say that all the time.
Okay. Fine, let's stand
Ah,
up.
Celtic West, very good. I like that. Very good, Celtic. I enjoyed that. That's a good
Disgusting.
little.
Disgusting.
Oh.
Back in a minute, Moz.
Yeah. Kite packaging, do they do it? Do they?
Can you not get it from what's it called? Is it Model Hobby JP? Because I ordered loads of stuff from Japan a month or 2 ago.
Model Hobby JP.
I think it's that.
Why don't you just fly over there and get some?
Yeah,
I don't
just do
want
that.
to.
I'll see
Does
you.
anybody here live in Japan? In Kotor?
Nope.
No. Is it Model Hobby JP? Is that what it's called? Is it?
I think so. I can check in my emails and stuff if you want.
Yeah, modelhobby.co.uk.
Because they offer 4 different shipping options.
Yeah, I don't care. I just want to try it. People keep rating about it, and I want to have a go. You go to the website, it just comes up with their shop. And then I'm getting links now to Humbro masking tape.
Yeah.
You can print that.
Alright, we're just gonna go with that seat and fuck it. Not literally.
You'll probably hardly see it anyway in that.
Look, let's not say that because I've just spent a long time annoying myself.
Just paint the cockpit black.
Be green, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but you know.
Paint it black as if it's nighttime.
Yeah.
No.
Red door.
They forgot to pay the electric.
Well, cost of living crisis and all that.
Yeah, you know.
Cost of being invaded crisis.
Just make a basic one out of some styrene card.
Yeah, it's not hard.
I've
shit.
cut it out now. Look. I cut it like that was on a base in a pre-molded cockpit, so I've just cut it apart. It's fine. Now I'm looking at it, I don't think I need more than 1 seat. So, and I've just found the original, so that's great. Fantastic.
Here you go, Lexi. Don't forget the trick for finding lost pieces. Stretch some tights over the hoover hose and hover the area.
So my Hoover's broken. So
I was going to say, if I tried that with my Shark, the brushes would just tear it up.
I don't actually have any tights either. I only really wear leggings. So I'm not cutting them out because mine are from M&S and are expensive. Because they
What do you wear,
last
sorry?
forever. Leggings.
Leggings? You're a leggings woman, are you?
Yeah.
Next time I'm round your way, I'll bring you a spare pair of my tights.
Hey.
You'll have to come on soon anyway. That
was a genuine offer.
You need to go back to the same bar anyway, so
Oh,
you need to come up again.
Oh, that's good fun.
Book a hotel next time though. Get proper wasted. I mean, be really responsible adults.
Yep.
Yep. I do actually only need one chair.
I was responsible. I didn't drunk buy a single kit.
I didn't either. I did drunk buy several cocktails, but that's fine.
So when's the next model show we can all attend then? Not
Telford.
Telford. I think it
Yeah.
is going to be Telford.
A long time away. Yeah, Lexi's twisted my arm, so I will be there.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Hang on, let me find it.
Are you staying over at Telford?
Yeah.
I am. I'm going to be the Friday night, the day before. I'll be staying over. Then I've got to drive back about 2:00 on the Saturday because I've got a gig at 7:30 that night. So,
Good job, Sully. I like that.
Let me rephrase this, VFC. Are you staying over with me, or are you staying over by yourself?
Yeah, September. If anyone's in the Birmingham area, Midlands area, 17th September.
Oh yeah, I'm going to that one as well.
I'll see you there because I'll be displaying.
Is that too? Sorry, Sully.
The Blue Lamp, Telio, Edgbaston, Birmingham.
Is that the copper modelling show?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go in there. They breathalyze you as you walk in, don't they?
No, I don't drink, so I ain't got that problem.
All right, I'll have yours.
There is two Western Wildcat AH1 circling around Clevedon and South Wales. I think it's going to be a busy night.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd like to get hold of some of that masking tape from, is it, how do you say it? Nicky Ban masking. Because apparently it's the board. It's really good stuff. And I've been trying to get it and I've not been able. So if anybody's going to Japan or knows somebody who lives in Japan who's willing to send it to me, let me know in the chat. I'll pay good money as well just to try it out.
That song's going to be in my head for the rest of the evening.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
The steering wheel seems very disproportionately large. Oh well.
£4 to enter, is it? Sorry?
Yeah.
What if we tell them that we know you?
They'll probably charge you double.
Shit.
Yeah.
We do not know the Sully guy that we don't know.
For free.
When is Thornbury then, Celtic? When's Thornbury model show?
Is that next month or the end of this month?
Oh, let's have a look.
I went there last year. It's really good.
I'll put a link in the description if it makes it easier for people.
Do that, mate.
Look, it just took me a while to find it.
I'm
all
going to go and get that.
Proceeds are split between Models for Heroes and the West Midlands Police Benevolent.
I don't think they need any more money. The amount that model officers.
I know, yeah. Well, every little
you know
helps,
what I mean?
Well, no, yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, I think to be fair, some of the guys are there as well. Last time they're about there, I think, at the front.
6th of August, by the way.
Sorry,
That looks a nice show.
It was pretty good, to be fair. The first show was after COVID and actually was quite well attended considering. The second one, the Queen pegged it and they didn't do it.
I think consider it.
So this year, it'll be.
I mean, we all love a drama queen, right?
Well, you know.
Hey.
Hey.
Role model shows are good fun to go to.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and put a few.
I don't know. If it's a train one, I'm not that interested.
So the one
No,
I've only seen
I'm
pretty good.
not on about the train ones. I'm going to start going to other models shows.
The problem with train ones is that
Do you
they're
know,
populated by train people. No offense.
It's fine. I'm not just doing train stuff now. I'm doing kits now, so it's no offense.
He's over to the dark side.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is this part?
I've shown before my modelling desk has a railway wired into it, so I can't really comment.
Part 50.
Yeah.
I hate old airfix sprues. They're so like.
You could have just ended with "I hate old airfix."
I know, because I don't hate all the kits. It's just some of them seem the sprues are so disorganized.
It's
like they
Lexi's,
just
the ones where you look like a
Lexi's
sprue
not
that says,
happy
like, 1,
tonight
2,
at all,
3.
is she?
No.
When are women ever happy?
No.
No.
I'm going to choose not to respond to that.
Just yet.
I will say, like,
I'm in a good
going back
mood
to the
tonight,
sprue
by
issue, the Corythosaurus, the old airfix one that I did, it had parts like 1, 2, and then 4, 8,
37
9 on one, and then
Yeah,
like the next one would have 3, 5, 7, 8, 12. Like right, like there was no A1, B1, C1. It was just
Yeah, they're just like
Yeah, it's
random.
will
Aren't
be
they?
more exciting.
just so randomly.
Yeah, and the feeds were always in really inconsiderate places, so you end up just all the pieces falling off in the bag anyway. So it doesn't really matter what number you put on
Yeah,
the sprue.
that's
Yeah.
But it's like a little seat someone sits on, so I could do with actually having it. But it's not even a seat; it's just like a little round stool they sit on.
I will say I grew a little bit of an appreciation for this these rocket kits that I've been working on. They actually molded the part numbers on the inside of each of the parts, so that way if they fell off the sprue, you would know what it is. But I've had a few pieces where I've had to completely shave off the part numbers so the pieces can fit together. So it's like,
Yeah. There's a North Devon model show. Never knew that.
I thought you were just going to end that with, "There's a North Devon."
Yeah,
No.
North Devon.
There's a North Somerset model show as well, July the 9th, at the Helicopter Museum. It
Is
was
that
Super Bear.
Middle Wallop, is it?
When's that one, Moz?
I found the part. Yes.
Yay!
See,
Well,
I'm not
now you can come down here and find my seat if you like, Lexi.
no.
You don't want Lexi crawling on your floor. Just saying.
No, I don't crawl anywhere. I get drunk and try and swim across the floor.
That did
Apparently.
Oh, that's fun.
But importantly, I got the bowl for the chicken, so mission accomplished from my perspective.
Has anyone built the Airfix 148 Mark 1 Tropical?
Tropical what?
148 Hurricane Mark 1 Tropical.
I don't know why I asked. I've not made any 148 Airfix kit.
Yeah.
Really helpful there, Matt.
He's a legend, isn't he? Twat.
There you go. Well, do you want to like to say something a bit more interesting than just my poster?
I'm actually reading it now.
It's been up for 20 minutes.
He's only just learnt his consonants. Give him a break.
What are we on
Hello,
now?
Plastic Alchemist. When you coming in, mate? When are you coming in? We miss Nunu, don't we?
Yeah, I haven't seen him for ages.
It's been for ages. But maybe it's because he's a Twitch man now, isn't he? Twitch streamer.
Oh, is he streaming on Twitch now?
No, I just said he was a Twitch streamer.
No, just said he was a twit. Yeah.
Oh, he's Uber Daddy tonight, is he? Yeah. You know you can't put kids up for adoption.
Send them down the mines.
Yeah, down
There's
the
big bag-
mine.
There's big bags
Down
and
the
riggers you
mine.
can use.
Come on, Fenris. What's going on with these decals? You've only put one on since we last looked at the beginning of the show. Honestly.
See, you'll say that I'm the miserable one, and I'm not at least telling someone else that they're bad. Other than Sully. And Sully doesn't count.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
You're
I'm
welcome.
not sure where to tell that actually.
You don't. It doesn't matter how you
I'm-
take it because you don't count.
I
I'm
would suggest,
dread-
Sully, I
I'm
would suggest
dreading
you throw your
doing
seat on the floor.
anything with I'm putting details off. That's what I'm not looking forward to.
That will do, I think. I've already given up with the skirt. Not even fucking built it, and I'm done.
Is that going into the great owl gravity, the owl, the cemetery in the sky? Is it that one?
Yeah, but if it goes in the owl cemetery, it means it gets built. I'm not doing Shelf of Doom this year. It will be done. It's just
Like
gonna
my
be-
sodding Hawker Hunter that's nearly done.
Yeah, I'm just
Oh,
gonna hate
has
it.
anybody seen my latest airfix mug? They are available. Look at that. Isn't that great? Airfix.
Oh, that is nice.
Airfix. It's nice, that one, isn't it?
It is.
So is that your Tamiya mug?
No, it's the Airfix one.
Copyright claim coming your
That's
way.
copyright claim coming through now. My argument is, right, and I'm saying this and I'm not being harsh about it, but if companies want to stop people from selling this stuff, they should be putting out there
Selling
themselves.
Yeah.
They do sell their mug now.
Oh yeah, but have you seen it? It
fine.
is all right. It's just but there are people out there, it's like my scale model bag that I go to scale modeling shows with.
Yeah.
That was a legit bag that was sold by a company, and they licensed the Airfix, and it was Airfix, Hornby, Scale Electrics,
Yeah.
And I bought the bag off eBay for about £25, and it was used, pre-owned, but I liked it. So, and then I spent 20 quid buying all the extra woven patches, because woven, you can't buy them for 3 of them. I had to made myself. I got the design, sent it to India, the design, and the guy then sent it back to me so it can be then put into a machine that can weave them, and then I got them, and that's I had all the more modern ones and everything that I've got. I've designed all them myself. The Airfix ones, I thought I've got any left of the Airfix ones.
I get it though, because I did
if
my
they
dress.
brought them out, I wouldn't have to go and get them made myself.
No, I get it. Because I did my dress because I didn't buy anything.
Like stickers, Here you go. These are vintage stickers. I've bought model kits not to build the model, but to get the stickers out of them. Like these Italeri ones. Airfix should be doing things like this, market themselves.
Yeah.
I would love to get my
Everybody loves
toolbox completely covered in stickers. And that's why I do produce the stickers, because I think it's a part of being skilled. That's why I do the zine. That's why I do these woven patches. If you build an E Lightning, I send you a woven patch.
Still waiting for one.
I sent yours months ago.
Ooh, I haven't seen anything yet.
Send me your address. I'll send you another one. And these ones, I got these done. I give these away. These are brilliant. These are.
I've got one of them.
Oh, they're nice.
It's really good.
You got one, haven't you?
Mine is sitting behind my Lightning, along with my Lightning Challenge patch.
Yeah.
It's very
So
nice. Decorates the wall nicely.
Yeah. So I get a guy. I have a guy to design them. Well, I tell exactly what I want. The guy designs it for me, and then I send them to a guy in India who then programs them. I have actually. Hang on, let me just find that file.
There they are.
Also, VFC, that bundle actually looks really good.
Yeah, Moz, I've sent just put a link in the StreamYard chat. I just found something on the airfix website.
Have you?
Yeah.
I remember seeing on Twitter that they were doing a bundle, but it looks ridiculous.
It looks very odd. The description is wrong. It's got the same kit on there twice for some reason, but it seems like a rather odd mess of kits.
Yeah.
There you go. Here's my patches. I can't.
I would only want one kit out of that, to be fair, though.
But the trouble is that like 1, 2, 3, 4 of those kits.
Those are really
in
nice.
a previous saving bundle,
Really
and I've
nice.
got them on the
They
shelf.
look
I like your Moz one.
The Moz one is better, in my opinion.
Yeah, the Moz one is better.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
But they're both really nice. Like I said, they just sit on my shelf behind my
yeah,
My
and I give them away, and that's
I do the same. I do the
Because
same.
they cost me £3 each to make these ones, but I got 100 done because I was hoping that people would do it. And I say to people, if you built an Lightning challenge, if you built one, send it to me. Send me a picture, and I will ship you out one of these free of charge. So that's all. But I think woven patches are brilliant. For that bundle, I don't think I'll go for that bundle because I've got the majority of those kits already. The Calipy ones came with the original starter set, or the Vintage Classic bundle. So
I put a link in the chat for anyone who wants to see.
Yeah, I was just seeing that then. Yeah, but
I would only want the female tank.
Oh, just get the MHAR.
No, because I want the X one.
I've got a female one somewhere.
Okay.
There it is. That's my female. Move the tank out the way. There's my female.
Very green.
There's my male.
Yeah, it is very green.
They are naturally weathered by just being incredibly dusty. But I made these when I was a teenager.
Look at the happy couple.
I want to get the Meng 35th one with the full interior.
That'd be nice. You can tell where I got bored. Look, this one's painted on the bottom, and this one just isn't. I can't be asked.
Honestly, fair.
One's called Fly Paper, the other's called Flirt 2. Yeah, not bad.
But they are mixed ones.
No, these will be the MHAR ones.
Oh.
Just got to whip it as well.
Whip it. Whip it real good. Is someone destroying the world right now?
Okay, leave my helicopter back in shop.
Because you are the star of the show apparently today.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Well, it is my first ever helicopter. Well, a second helicopter, but the first one I'm going to finish.
Yeah, I started doing Eurocopter Tiger. It never finished.
Now, mine was that really weird Chinese company that we've mentioned before.
I know which one you're on about.
Yeah, them. It was
the blue box one.
Yeah, exactly. It was an Apache.
I had that exact same box at one point.
And good lord, it was. I mean, the pilot looked like he'd melted. He looked like a Doctor Who villain from the 70s.
I had an F-16 from them as well that was of also very questionable quality. So completely understand.
So I mostly made it and then just chucked it out. Whereas this is lovely. Best company in the world. I've always said that. I've never ever done a bad review on Hella at all. Haha.
Wouldn't dare. You little shit.
That was a dying cat.
Bit soon, that.
Actually, I think you've got the color spot on. That to the box.
Yeah, because it was a starter kit, right?
It's the one that they supplied. They give you a black, which makes sense. The blue, which, let's face it, had they not, I would have got a second bad Hella review because of their paints. And the yellow. You only use the yellow for a tiny bit of underneath sort of the rotor guards and random bits like that. So that's mostly a pot of yellow I'm not going to use. Black is always appreciated, but the kit is mostly grey inside. It actually has very, very little black on it. This will be grey. I just haven't got around to it yet.
It's a nice little kit, though.
I need to make one in Dutch colors one day in the search and rescue colors. That's nice.
It is nice. I wonder if I can take the tape off now. Yeah, I'll take it off that side.
Nice.
Because they flew from the airbase where I lived nearby when I was young.
This is a good enough little kit that I do intend to get another one and then make it with the airbrush and all the to make it to my usual standard rather than a starter set standard.
Also known as not using hella paint.
Just not using hella paint and just being a bit more considerate in places. It's nice. I like it. Of course, the decals are garbage.
Just
Let me I stuck tape on myself. Let me show you why. I was under the impression that you should have a blue spot in the middle rather than looking to one side.
I've seen that before. Googly eyes.
Pretty bad. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I might have some spares. I might. No, I can't use them. They're laughable.
They are. They look like googly eyes.
Yeah. I guess if it wants to look forwards, it can. If it wants to look back.
Yeah. That's the only use they got.
And the paintbrush was unusable as well, unfortunately. It was flayed and it's broken. Oh, and who remembers the days of little catalogues inside kits?
Where is it gone?
And every page has a QR code that takes you straight to the product online.
Oh, that's good. That's
Okay.
good.
It's only taken you 30 years, fella, but you finally got up.
Hella have nailed it. If only the products weren't old and crap. I mean, the best vintage kits you can buy.
Hella, please spons.
Yeah, really happy with that. I would recommend that to anyone that wants to make a little helicopter in a weekend.
That looks dead easy kit to do.
66 pieces, but that's not necessarily the number that you put in it because it's got a second engine option and loads of other spare bits. So actually, I think it's about half that.
That's like that. That what I done was dead easy. That plane I made was dead easy. I done it straight on a live stream. The only thing I didn't do is paint it on a live stream.
None of this one has been on a live stream until now. This is a secret after-hours kit.
It's an after hour. It's when you're watching YouTube usually.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
It's your OnlyFans.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans where I will build a kit just for you.
Yeah.
Someone somewhere will pay for that.
It would just be somebody painting those little naked figures. I can't remember which German company it is, but you know, the model railway figures that are all just in the nip.
Knock. Is it Knock?
Knock. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Not an
Knock,
appropriately
yeah.
named company for that, yeah.
Yeah, knock one out.
There you go. That's the file I get back. Once I send it away, the guy then puts it into what's called a production worksheet. And then so basically that tells you all that on the right hand side is exactly how you set up the machine. So total changes is 2, stops 3, trims 12, and then and then you send another file that you put in, and then you add all that to it, and there you go. And that's what it looks like. It's quite a clever bit of kit, actually. Then that's how I get my patches made.
James, I'm not thinking of that one when I tried putting the seating back to front on that build. I got told the way it was. This
Get in the hole.
and it was the seat. I got told it was the was it the narrow end to the front and the wide end to the back? But then it wasn't. It was going in the wrong way.
So what aircraft challenges next, Moz? What you
I
think?
don't know. I was going to ask the chat, the subscribers or the channel members, and just say, well, if you like me to do a patch, which one will be the next one? So I like the Lightning because it was really easy. That's just a bird's eye view of the plane for the Lightning. I just wish it was grey, not black. But you couldn't have. It's very difficult because there's different shades of grey, and the guy said to me, "Because if you have it black, it'd be like a silhouette, and then you could have the windows as grey, and that would work really well. Then have white going around." I felt it was a little bit too thick, but again, you can even see the weave, how that weaves. You know what I mean? Because if you can see that, it's going in that direction, from left, right, left, right, left, right, and then it's going up and down on the plane, sort of thing. But they look good, and when they were done, but maybe a new Roachford says, do a patch with a bird's nest on it. So Sonny can do that one.
I'll do that one, yeah.
Yeah, but that's it. These are the sort of things, and you get to know the people who do them and everything, and it's all good. It's a good bit of kit. And then when I get them done, and then roughly cost about £3. So the whole development, get them sent to India, the designs then sent back. So it's about £3 per woven patch. I was going to sell them as well, but it just seems a little bit.
What about a Gannet one?
A Gannet
in,
one?
in advance of airfix.
Yeah, head-on profile with the wings collapsed.
Yeah, with the wings closed.
Oh, that would be really sexy.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
I approve.
That would be hot.
Yeah.
So you like me now, don't you?
That's a good idea, actually.
Well, we all have the same idea.
One,
I'll do a Bearcat one when Airfix releases one.
When they announce it, yeah.
So never then.
About bloody time with a picture of a bearcat on it and the Airfix logo.
Yeah.
We're all in our retirement homes going, oh, I can get Moz's patch now. I think the Gannet would look amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I still won't be buying it though.
You won't be buying a Gannet?
No, it's too big. What am I going to do with that? I have little kits. I like tiger moths.
I've got one to do that's not 148, but I'll still do it.
You do indeed.
If you want to do 148, do that quad. It'll fit anywhere, that will.
Ooh.
I bought my first 148 scale kit yesterday, so.
Whoop, whoop. I'm planning on buying one, and nobody wins a prize for guessing which plane it will be.
Tiger Moth.
I wonder.
No comments.
No comments.
What could it be?
A 1 to 144 Bearcat.
Oh, that'd be brilliant. I'd have loads of them. Every corner of the room would have a
going back to my argument, like things like this, stickers. That's the model. If Airfix did stickers with with some box art on, even they'll make a fortune. Because people would buy them. I'm buying. Tamiya. You can buy a pack of Tamiya stickers now, can't you?
Can you?
Yeah. Yeah, you can see one on my large screen. I'll go here. On my bench. Can you see that there? There's Tamiya stickers. There's you can buy a sheet of Tamiya stickers. From Tamiya themselves.
Yeah, but once you get once you go to Outlaw Paint, you're not going to bother with Tamiya.
Yeah.
I still like
you can use those stickers as masking tape, right?
Yeah, you still like it, but you said all your tag paints are going to go and you're going straight over to Outlaw.
Why is this not going in?
Outlaw, I will. I can't wait to get hold of those Outlaw paints. You've got to remember when Outlaw paints have finished their range, there will be 408 colours. No other company does that many colours.
300 of them green.
No,
Probably.
Yeah.
'cause I was there's a friend that's on my usually comes up on my stream, New Ferris. He's well into his airbrushing, and I was talking about the outlaw paint, and he's been over and had a look at it. The outlaw paint. Hi, Job.
Yeah.
So like 200 is probably like what most have really? Like 200?
Tamiya is 108. I think the worst one's Revel, isn't it? You have to mix and match with Revel paints, don't you?
My former lover Revel paints.
Yeah.
Oh,
Regret.
how I've moved on.
Now you moved over to Hella paints, haven't you?
Yeah, I got rid of my stupid X and my stupid X paints.
John, are you going to try and get some of those outlaw paints?
I'm sorry, Moss?
Are you going to try and get hold of some of those outlaw paints?
Oh, I am, for sure. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to try to get a hold of some. Our market might be kind of the last that they hit, right? So,
Well, I don't think so, because I'll just say he's got a supply, importer here. He's got contact with, and he said there's somebody in America that wants to sell them as well.
I'm definitely going to look into that, man. Yeah,
Mm.
I'd love to try some. They look fantastic. Peter over at Scale Modeling has been using them. And that demonstration that he did, 2 weeks ago, that was incredible. Especially the yellow. I was just doing
That's
yellow.
right. I think we're more blown away about all the colours in the world. One coat yellow.
That was
that one coat yellow, that looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he does a
yellow when he done
yellow
on that
as well.
plastic spoon. It was brilliant.
Yeah, it sure was.
But
Totally.
sprayed
agree.
on a plastic spoon compared to, because it was a,
That yellow is if you were doing a helicopter.
Helicopter.
Well, if you're doing a helicopter, that
In their right mind
the
with the
air
helicopter.
ambulance helicopter. That is the yellow you'd use.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how he brings it out, and I think there's a lot of people who have got an interest. Well, I've highly invested in it. I've spent nearly £600.
Yeah, that's incredible, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that one was.
Because Moz doesn't need a house over his head.
I did not realise she spent that much.
Pardon?
I didn't know you spent that much on it.
Yeah, he sold it several times last
I
week.
was in the stream when he done it. I couldn't believe it.
Apparently, I just ignored the number entirely.
That was the big. That was the grand finale, right?
That was, I wasn't going to let it go for less.
I remember you getting them, obviously. I just don't
He
remember you
was
saying
battling for it, wasn't he?
Well, I went big first just to scare the others off, just to say that I'm muscling in on here.
Yeah.
And then
And
that
it
guy
backfired.
came in at 650, and then I went in at 675, and then that was it. Boom, it was mine. So it's £1,500 worth of paint, I think it is. Or $1,500 US dollars worth of paint, I think it was. So, but I'm, after I have seen what SMS can do, and I have seen the difference between SMS and Outlaw, and it's just production and quality, Outlaw, but you're going to be paying a little bit more for it because there's a lot more pigment involved and a lot more of a quality thinner.
Yeah.
And I've used SMS paints. I know it was probably me, but I free-handed a Spitfire with some green, and it was so glossy because I free-handed close. I went close, only 15 psi pressure, and did it. It was so glossy, and I put down 3 matte coats, and it was still semi-glossy. That was the problem I had with SMS when I did that Spitfire.
Like glossy, not even satin, just like a proper glossy.
It was glossy, yeah. I showed you, didn't I? It was a real gloss, and I was showing people this had 2 coats of Humbrol matte and Tamiya matte on top.
Oh, I remember, yeah.
And it was still glossy. And he said, "Oh, you've got to use ours." So when I went to Yeovil, 3 times I went there to pick up some matte varnish. They never had it on the shelf. So there must be. So when I heard that, I kind of thought in my mind, that means other people have struggled getting that matte back on those colours. And that's one thing I'm going to try with Outlaw paints. You know, if I get in close, will it be as glossy as that?
Yeah.
But he says that no, the pigment is a matte pigment, so it shouldn't. But I didn't have as I said, 15 psi. Normally I spray it between 18 and 20, so I whacked the
Me
pressure
too.
down.
Exactly where I do.
Nicely, like 0.2 brush, you know, needle. When I got the brown down, brown was flat. Went in with the green, and it just was gloss. And I'd sprayed 3 times, and it was still a very high polished satin. Then you know. And I thought, you know, this isn't working. Then so I spoke to the guy in Australia. He goes, "Oh, you got to use ours." And I, well, that's not the point. You know, some of us actually enjoy using particular glosses, you know, and varnishes anyway.
It's not just that, but sometimes stuff just isn't as easily available, is it?
Exactly.
Like
And
I'll run. I have Revell and Humbrol stuff and
Yeah.
Tamiya stuff, and if I just run out, I'll just get whatever the store has because I don't.
The only thing with Humbrol is that you've got to spray it you got to do a couple of coats because it will go like that, like cloudy,
spotty,
you know,
yeah,
milky. Goes a bit milky.
Yeah.
But you know, the Tamiya when I went over LP still
That
shining
LP
through.
stuff is fantastic. I did a car. It was the first time I used their LP, and man, that stuff sprays just fantastic. With
it's so forgiving. Like I said, this is all LP. This is all sprayed LP. All this is all LP paint. One coat, done. That's it. And I found that it cleans easier than the Tamiya XF when you whack it through with IPA. So, yeah, it swings and roundabouts with your paint. And also, I thin down that LP in the black. I when I get a pot of LP out, I thin it straight down, give it a good go, and leave it. When I did the wheels and the tires on the sprue, then I slipped them off, and it was so easy just to get a brush and just paint the grey bits in and it looked like it had been airbrushed. You know what I mean? I was very impressed with it.
Cool.
But, you know, moving on to Outlaw, if it does exactly what it says on the tin, then I might, you know, retire the LP range and just stick to SMS to Outlaw. But
And
we've
you're
got to get them over
30
here.
mils. You know, those are. You know, you order Mr. Color, it's like what 10 mils or something.
Yeah.
To me, 17 mils, but 30 mils. That's
30 mil.
That's a lot.
But SMS is 30 mil anyway, aren't they?
I don't know what size mine are. Let's have a look.
But like,
I think that's what like mission model paints are, which I use the least. I think they're like 30 mils or something.
The Heller is 12 mil, but it's 12 mil of sadness.
There you go. But there's the pigment on the bottom there.
Yeah.
But he reckons
that's like Alclad, man. It's like
this is the remember that bridge I put in bleach. I've just got it out of its container. I haven't worked on it for months. It's been stuck in the bleach.
Mine are 22 milliliters.
Yeah.
22. I mean, that's
for life belt.
Damn. On the table.
I did wonder why I've not been going through them.
Yeah, that's come off.
There you go. That's why.
Yeah, because I've done 5.
And I've already got more to go on because I haven't got proper latex gloves to hand. I don't know where they are.
But yeah, it swings around about, you know, whatever you like. Like I said, I moved over to LP. I've still got the XF range of it. I still use the XF.
Yeah.
But when you go on to Lacquer, it's so forgiving.
Thank you.
I'm talking. Shut up.
It's going back to it.
Who invited him on? They're talking. He's talking over me. But yeah, that's where you get 30 mil, and that's $6.99. But I think Outlaw will be $7.99. So, but you know, it is what it is.
But if it's as good as it,
that's cheaper per mil than Mr. Color, which I get for. I mean, 10 mils is I can get it. Like I don't know, $2.80, about $3, so less than $3.
Yeah.
So that would be $9 for 30 mils, right?
Yeah. What's Tamiya again? Tamiya's 10 mil, isn't it? So 10 mil, and I'm paying £4 odd for that, or 30 mil, $6.99. You know, so but what I'm liking is that perhaps we're
Mine are
going
really
back
cheap.
to the old school where everybody is looking after themselves. So Airfix, Tamiya, and all that just do the models. Then you've got like Vallejo and that just doing paints, and then you've got another company doing the tooling. I just think that when they start to embrace everything, they kind of lose focus, and that's what's sad about, you know, when people are saying, I've read it all in the comments, that Alclad were bought out by MiG Ammo, haven't they? And they're worried that the
Don't know.
quality of the Alclad will go down. But have you ever tried to clean that out of your brush, that Alclad? In an airbrush, it's a nightmare. It's enamel, isn't it? It's wet enamel.
For context,
So I only
just-
use Alclad lacquers, and so they're pre-thinned.
Yeah.
So you know, you don't need to touch them, and the lacquers will clean out of your airbrush really easy. Probably as metallic paints go, they actually clean out, for me, the best. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got these. These are airbrush ready enamel paint, Alclad 2s. Never used them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never used Alclad 2. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But, you
Brush
know.
goes in water.
But then again, these bottles here are 30 milliliter.
See, I've just looked mine up, and my life color ones, I know they're not like the
Sorry,
same
the camera.
type, but mine
it
are
must be-
£3 each.
I don't know why it's so shiny, but that's my 2K camera. That's probably why it's all crap. But
Well,
yeah, this is their lacquer. Trying to see what the it's 1 ounce. Right. 1 ounce.
But
1 foot
you know,
ounce.
so people shy away from Alclad because it's enamel, but apparently it's some of the better stuff. So,
The lacquer stuff is
Tamiya
fantastic.
Hobbycraft sells Tamiya for £2.80, but as I said, you know, I was saying like £83, and then you pay your £1.50 for your postage. It comes about £4. I don't tend to go to anyway. When I go to Hobbycraft, they never have the full range of Tamiya paint. They don't do lacquer paint there. It's only XF.
Well, what's weird is they don't even advertise it on the website. So on the website, I think you can still buy Revell paint, but you can't buy Tamiya. They just don't advertise it, and I don't understand why. Because every single store that I've been to sells it.
Yeah.
I'd say the best place to go for Tamiya is the Scale Model Shop.
That's where I get my Hataka from.
Yeah, they're pretty good, to be fair. They're cheaper. They're only a couple of quid. I mean, in the UK, you pay your delivery, but once you've got a few paints in, you know, you can get quite a few.
Can I just also do a shout out for e-models? Have anybody used e-models yet online?
Yeah, I go there all the time.
But aren't they a really good marketing firm? You know, you get your email, hi, you're one of our top 10 modelers. Like, you get an email congratulating you for being a modeler. You know what I mean?
They're really nice people as well.
Can anyone spare a minute to talk about our Lord and Saviour Hannant's website?
No.
Anyway, on that note, thanks for tonight, folks. It's been a really good. What do you want to talk about?
I like Hannant's.
Yeah, but not the website. You like the actual store, but not the website. No one likes the website.
Because if you know how to work the website,
like
you're one
the
of a
meme of the
secret gang.
website. You like the meme that is the
website.
website.
Use Google.
I will confess, I had to use the Hannant's website. This is going to laugh at this. You know that horse there I've bought. I went to look for
the what?
You know, the one I was doing.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
And I went looking for masking thing for it, and it said Pee-wee AS.51 horsehair. Loads of people out of stock. It says on the shopping website it was out of stock, and a link to Hannant's saying it was in stock. So I went and clicked on the link, took me to Hannant's, wasn't there. I had to physically type it in their search, and there it was. They had a couple left in stock. So that's how bad the site is.
But we still love them because they stock a lot of stuff.
Well, the trouble is that they're actually a bit naughty because they're imported and they also sell direct to the customer. And I think that should. I think in our country, I think that should be stopped.
That's why you had Brexit, right?
Well, nothing to do with Brexit. I'm just saying that if you're, and I think it should go for every company. Airfix do it as well, don't they? They sell their own. But if you're an importer of models, I don't think you should be selling to the customers. It should, because that's why, why would you go to a scale model shop when you can buy it direct online from Hannons?
What if
And
no
the
scale model shop?
buy it from Hannons as well.
What if no scale model shop wanted to take a punt and stock AML, for example? Then they just wouldn't be imported, and then you'd be
No. That's the point, though, is that they would import them. Hannons would import them, and then
but a shop still has to buy them.
Yeah, that's true. I'll shut my mouth. You've won that argument.
My God.
Anyways, it's 10 o'clock. Time to go. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you for letting me up. Well, sorry talking over you.
I'm joking, mate. Yeah, you're all right, mate. I was only joking.
Hey, look at that.
Hi.
Come on.
Hi.
You're saying hi to you.
Thank you for having me up.
Oh.
No worries. Thanks all for watching, and we'll see you next Monday. Have a good rest of your week, folks. And I'll see you soon. God bless you.
I'll send you an email with the address.
Bye.